We saw just every time she got in the cage, her pressure, the nickname Ruthless is very fitting because her pressure is just relentless. You know, it's nonstop, and she'll get you up against the cage, and similar to like we were talking about with Stefan, just will grind you out the entire fight if she has to. She can put you away with big punches, or she can grind out the entire 12 minutes or however long she needs to win the fight.
She kind of stared down her opponent right there. Okay.
When you want to customize your whole business, give Ticketmaster a call. It's Holowell versus Wagman. Let's make some noise!
Both these ladies look ready to go here, calm, composed, but ready to throw heavy leather.
Right to the grappling. That's what we expected.
Yeah, this is what's going to be an interesting battle. Both these women blue belts in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Elle normally likes this position, but from the other side, wants to be pushing them up against the cage. Let's see if she can circle off here and put her opponent against the cage.
She has the underhook. Stop her from reaching for that deep single.
Holowell looking to step behind that leg and try to elevate. Not able to do so yet.
And Elle, mate, still on the field, okay?
Holowell able to finally suck the legs together and drag Elle to the ground, but she's quick to get back to her feet, pulls that leg out, and is working back up right away.
Smart. Holowell was working for that lace. Trying to lace up the legs, put her on the back. She's going for it again.
Yeah, you can see Holowell really trying to lock those legs together. Elle continually trying to pull out her left leg there. She does so.
Trying to soften her up a little bit.
Short right hands here by Holowell. Moves right into mount. Elle doing a good job controlling the overhook to not allow posture. Let's see if she can get a sweep, though, or try to get back to her feet.
And I'm just now seeing Elle's hand was trapped behind her back. So
looking for a reverse triangle as Holowell. This is not a good position for Wagman. Lots of hammer fist strikes there by Holowell. Wagman looking to pop her head out the backside so that she can avoid this reverse triangle.
And Holloway's looking for that arm bar and that triangle also. Elle has to be careful, but she is aware of that.
Yep, now it looks like she's looking to attack the Kimura grip of the arm that's not trapped inside the triangle here. Let's see if that's one of the things that you can do with the reverse triangle a lot. It's not always easy to finish the actual choke, but sometimes the arms free up, and that looks like what she's trying to do here. She's got the lock on the face, but she's more trying to attack the arms. But Wagman able to pop her head out here, and she does so. Is working back to her feet.
She has to protect that neck, though. She's trying to work to get the hooks in the back.
Yeah, does a great job at keeping her back against the cage as she stands up. That doesn't allow Holowell to kind of work around there. Digs her right underhook, and now this is where Elle wants to be. She wants to be pressuring Holowell up against the cage.
Great display of jiu-jitsu and defensive jiu-jitsu by both fighters.
Elle's going to have to do something big here with just 15 seconds left in the round if she wants to win this round. She's been on the defensive for the most part, but now has her opponent against the cage, and this is where she performs best, is right here in this clinch position. And that'll bring us to the end of round one. What a great first round.
Definitely. You know, I was very curious to see if someone got in a dominant position, if that was going to be the end of the fight. And fortunately, both wonderful knowledge of on the ground and working at jiu-jitsu and their wrestling. So hats off to both women, and let's see what comes out the next plan. I think Elle has to understand that Holloway is looking to engage with her. The same game plan that Elle normally implants on other fighters. So now it's interesting to see what Elle can do. If Elle can now switch it up, maybe keep it to the outside, try to touch her up a bit with the gloves, or if she's going to try to be the dominant one in her wrestling.
You can see her getting instructions there from head coach James Krause and Grant Dawson. See if she can make the adjustments here in round two to put Holloway on the defensive. But a great first round, very technical on both parts, defensive and offensively. Big left hand there by Wagman as she moves into the clinch. And now this is right where we ended off in round 1, is Wagman pressuring Holowell against the cage.
I was sticking to the game plan.
She's locked in on the single leg. Holowell doing a good job of keeping the arm across the face there. That's going to force Wagman to relieve some of that pressure. Very technical battle here in the clinch between both ladies.
This is very tiring, too. Elle putting her weight on top of Holloway will exhaust her throughout this fight.
Absolutely, an exhausting pace put on. Something to be noted, Elle Wagman, owner of Nutrition FC, who has really focused her, a company that's focused on helping its clients meet their goals through eating properly. So Wagman is no stranger to conditioning and fitness and can do this for 3 rounds if need be. But Holowell catches the leg, turns it around, and puts Wagman back up against the fence.
Matt, what are you doing when someone has the same game plan as you?
You got to try to reverse engineer it. You know, you have to understand what you want to do and then get your underhooks, dig inside, and try to turn it around on them. Each time, it doesn't matter which lady's in that position up against the cage. Both of them are having success there. Wagman more with the strikes and Holowell with the positioning and the takedowns. But right now, Hollowell's almost got the back. Let's see if Wagman can put her back up against the cage and like she did in the first round and stand back up.
Holloway's trying to soften her up to try to maintain position, try to get in a dominant position. If she wants to get both hooks in on her back, try to go for a rear naked choke, another submission.
Holowell looking for that right hook, trying to fish her right foot in or look for a body triangle. Looks like she's got the body triangle now, trying to flatten Wagman out.
And Elle's doing a great job sitting back on her heels, making sure she doesn't get flattened out.
Yeah, what Hollowell's looking to do here is dig double underhooks on the back of Wagman so she can dig her hips in and get them to flatten out. And you kind of see that happen right there. She's looking for the rear naked choke. This is not a comfortable position to be in if you're Wagman. Wagman able to work back up to her knees, but took a few strikes. Fighting the rear naked choke now. Can she avoid this? She's scrambling, trying to get those hands peeled off, and she does so.
Great job by Wagman.
Holowell just really solid control here on top, though. Now she's wrapping the wrist and worried more about the position. We're in a reverse triangle position here again. She's looking for the armbar. Wagman trying to step over. And that'll be the end of round number 2. Holowell looking for an armbar there at the end of the round.
I mean,
you know, Holowell just really good positioning once they get down to the ground. She hasn't.
Give it up for him. We're heading on to the third.
We've seen some great skills on both ends. Wagman really solid with all the defense, not giving Holowell any opportunities to lock anything in or really settle in a position to land big strikes. But Holowell just, you know, relentless with those takedowns and pressure on the ground.
I mean, at this point, Holloway, I have 2 rounds for Holloway. What do you do if you're Wagman? How do you come out? What advice should James be giving her right now?
I think she's got to get the finish. You know, it's the first 2 rounds she's been on the defensive for the most part, and she's got to come out here and get a finish. So I would look for her to, you know, don't switch up the game plan too much. Go try to get in that clinch, but we need to be looking for a submission right away or landing a big strike right in that clinch. So
And it is right back to her game plan.
yeah, see, now we're starting to see her try to break away a little bit more and throw those big strikes there. Holowell just really good control here.
That wrist control is really hurting Elle right now.
Yeah, you can see her trying to work her back off the cage, but whenever your wrist is locked up like that, it doesn't allow you to really move. And Holowell just landing a lot of short strikes here. She's trying to force Wagman to give up the back, but Wagman knows the battle she's in. She's either going to have to give up the back or eat the short strikes to the face. And right now she's working on getting that underhook back on the right side so she has the option to circle out. Wagman digging for that underhook on the left side, trying to stop the takedown here.
Seems like there might be a little straight advantage on Holloway's side. Seems she understands what the strength and pressure that Elle provides, and now she's getting in there and really trying to match her.
Yeah, she's really just driving into anytime someone's pushing you into the cage, it's a lot easier to hold that position because you can drive your legs and use that cage to kind of keep them stuck in between you and the cage, whereas whenever you're trying to work off, the cage is not allowing you to circle there, right? So you can't keep moving your feet, and that's what we're seeing is Holloway just driving Elle into the cage and not giving her any space to really move.
Wagman's game.
Yeah, she's doing all the right things here to avoid the takedown. But unfortunately, you're on the defensive side the whole time, right? You're not able to get any of your offense going when you're constantly trying to fight takedowns. Just under a minute left here in round number 3. Wagman looking to dive on a Kimura. She can use this for a couple things. I think with just 40 seconds left in the fight, she's going to want to use it to try to finish, but she could use it to sweep and land big strikes as well. You can hear the crowd knows what's going on. She can see that Wagman has that grip on the hand. Can she pop this hand out with just 30 seconds left to get the finish? If we see the hand of Holowell come out from behind her back, that's when she'll be in danger. And right now she's aware of it. She's trying to step over the legs to not allow Wagman to get it, and there's just 10 seconds left in this fight. There's the arm, though. Can Wagman correct here with just short time left? And that'll be the end of round 3. A really technical battle from start to finish. Really impressed with both of these ladies' skills, you know, both offensively and defensively. We saw some great things from both.
That was just a pure display of a great combat jiu-jitsu between both fighters. Both knowledge is incredible, and Wagman was put in a lot of dangerous positions, and she was composed and got herself out, and now I think she understands when she meets someone on the same game plan, you know, always be first, always, and Holloway did a great job. Hats off to Holloway, but you know.
Yeah, props to Wagman for stepping up after being off for such a long time to fight such a game opponent and, you know, put on a really good performance defensively. Just unfortunately, the offense tends to weigh a little heavier in the judge's eyes, so she'll probably see Holowell get the victory here. Let's take a look at the replay brought to us by U.S. Army. This is the reverse triangle here in round number 1. Holowell did a really good job of switching up punches to submissions.
Judge Henry McGee scores about 30 to 27. Judge Darnell Hamilton scores about 30 to 27. And Judge Brett Miller scores about 30 to 27. Your winner, unanimous decision, out of the blue corner, Kendal Holowell.
There you have it. Kendal Holowell gets the unanimous decision victory.